Chocolate gets several bad presses due to its high fat content and sugar. Its use is linked to sweating, obesity, hypertension, coronary artery disease and diabetes. However, according to a review of the health effects of chocolate that have been published in the Netherlands Journal of Medicine, not all bad news. The authors point to the finding that cocoa, the key ingredient in chocolate, contains active phenological biology. This changed people's perception of chocolate, and stimulated research into how it might affect aging, as well as conditions such as oxidative stress, blood pressure regulation, and atherossteosis. Chocolate fortification can have many health benefits. The higher the content of cocoa, as in dark chocolate, the more benefits there are. Dark chocolate can also contain less fat and sugar, but it's important to check the label. Eating chocolate can have the following benefits. Lowering cholesterol levels reduces the risk of heart problems. It is important to note that the potential health benefits outlined below come from individual studies. More research is needed to confirm that eating chocolate can really improve people's health. In addition, chocolate bars do not contain only cocoa. The pros and cons of any other ingredients, which contain sugar and fat, need to be considered. 1. Cholesterol. Other studies published in the Journal of Nutrition suggest that chocolate consumption may help lower levels of low cholesterol, also known as bad cholesterol. Researchers aim to investigate whether chocolate bars containing plant extracts (PS) and cocoa flavanols (CF) have any effect on cholesterol levels. The authors conclude, regular consumption of chocolate bars containing PS and CF, as part of a low-fat diet, can support cardiovascular health by lowering cholesterol and improving blood pressure. 2. A cognitive function. Scientists at Harvard Medical School have suggested that drinking 2 cups of hot chocolate a day can help keep the mind healthy and reduce memory loss in the elderly. Investigators found that hot chocolate helped improve blood flow to parts of the brain where needed. Since different areas of the brain require more energy to perform their functions, they also need greater bleeding. This relationship, called neurovascular coupling, can play a major role in diseases such as Alzheimer's. Quote, "The results of a lab experiment, published in 2014, have shown that cocoa extract, called Lovato, can reduce or prevent the damage to the nerve pathways found in patients with Alzheimer's disease. This discharge can help slow symptoms such as dementia." Another study, published in 2016 in the journal Appetite, suggests eating chocolate at least once a week can improve brain function. 3. Heart disease. A study published in the BMJ says that eating chocolate can help reduce the risk of heart disease by 1/3. In their opinion, the authors concluded that high levels of chocolate consumption could be linked to a lower risk of cardiometabolic disorders. They are looking for more experimental studies to prove that using chocolate is beneficial. 4. Epilepsy. Canadian scientists, in a study involving 44,489 people, found that people who ate 1 cacao were 22% less likely to get a stroke than those who did not. Also, those who had 2 pounds of chocolate a week were 46% more likely to die from stroke. Further research, published in the journal Heart in 2015, tracked the impact of diet on the long-term health of 25,000 men and women. Findings suggested that consuming up to 100 grams of chocolate daily could be linked to a lower risk of heart disease and stroke. 5. Childhood and maturity. Eating 30 grams, about 1 ephah, of chocolate daily during pregnancy can benefit the baby's growth and development, according to a study presented at the 2016 pregnancy meeting of the Society for Obstetrics in Atlanta, Georgia. 6. Game performance findings published in the Journal of the International Society of Sports Nutrition suggest that dark chocolate may boost oxygen availability during exercise. Professional cyclists who made time in the United Kingdom found that, after eating dark chocolate, commuters used oxygen when traveling at low speeds and covering the distance in 2 minutes of low speed. Scientists believe that the effectiveness of black chocolate in this case is that it contains flavanols called epicatechins, which boost the release of nitric oxide from the body. Beetroot juice has the same effect. Chocolate is considered to be a therapeutic alternative because it is closely associated with weight gain and sweating. Americans spend $10 billion annually to treat chocolatey. It's not all bad news, as many studies show that dark chocolate has many health benefits. Here are 20 things you may not know about and that will help you get into a little bit of guilt. By scrutiny, it means you're guilty. 7. It can help your heart stay healthy. Many studies show that flavonoids in chocolate can help your arteries and blood vessels stay strong. More than 7 courses followed 114,000 participants given a few dark chocolates a week. The results showed that their risk of getting a heart attack was reduced by about 37%, while the chance of getting a stroke was 29% less when they were using too much chocolate. 8. It can help improve your memory as you get older. Studies have shown that when older people are given special cocoa-based doses containing flavanols, their mental performance is greatly improved. The only problem is that when it comes to eating chocolate, the percentages of those cocoa flavanols are greatly reduced due to the inclusion and exclusion of eggs, sugar and milk. 9. It may help to avoid sunburn. One London-based study found that women given chocolate with high flavanol content were able to withstand twice the amount of UV light in their skin without burning it, compared with that in the lower case. 10. It can make you better at math. I've never been able to do math in school. Maybe I should have eaten dark chocolate. This is the shocking conclusion I reached after reading the research of Professor David Kennedy, who is the Director of Brain, Performance and Nutrition at the Research Centre of Northumbria University, UK. Participants were given 500 mg flagells in cacao hot drink. They benefited from more flow to the brain as a result and were better at dealing with difficult mathematical symptoms. 11. It can put you in a better position. I wish my uncle would give his mother a chocolate when he told her to stop crying and be happy. He apparently had not studied for a job at Swinburne University in Australia. These individuals also took a closer look at the cocoa polyphenols and found that they had a positive impact on the condition of the participants, who were more calm and happier. 12. It can help lower cholesterol levels. The Journal of Nutrition treats an exciting article on the results of research conducted to determine whether dark chocolate can have an effect on LDL cholesterol levels. They found that when subjects were given dark chocolate containing plant extracts and flavanols, they scored lower on their cholesterol levels. 13. It can help people with Alzheimer's disease. As we know, the neurological mechanisms in the brain are damaged when Alzheimer's disease strikes, leading to a significant loss of certain mental functions. It is interesting to learn how a single extract of cocoa, called Lovato, can reduce the damage done to this important method.